Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. Now, let me hold you real quick. You have to have the mindset that by any means necessary, you will escape. You have to have the mindset that by any means necessary, you will find a new way out. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter the journey you take. The main goal, the main mindset, the destination is that I'm getting out of this place. I'm not going to withstand the disrespect. I'm not going to withstand being an afterthought. I'm not going to withstand being passed aside. It's your time to shine. You stuck in this place because you have this mindset that you thinking too small. It's okay to dream big, think big. It's okay to think. Actually, it's okay to know that you deserve better, to know that there's something better for you. You don't have to accept crumbs. That's what you used to. But it doesn't have to be this way. It all comes down to how you think. And the problem is that a lot of times the people that are around you, they've already accepted that their lives are over. Think of it this way. There's people that's the same age as you. Let's say you 20. There's people that are 20 years old, like, I'll never find love. I'll never be able to buy a house. I'll never have that nice car. I'll never have that nice little razzle-dazzle chain. You 20, you fresh out the womb. You young. And there's people out there already giving up because they're seeing everybody else with it and they think it's not obtainable. You think you have to sell your soul to be great. How about just be great? By any means necessary, I'm going to be great. A great artist, a great singer, a great rapper, a great dancer, a great lawyer, a great doctor. How about just be great? There is no shortcuts. There is no tactics. Just be great by any means. However you got to do, however you have to behave, however you have to act, however mindset you have to get to that point, you just have to say, I'm great. How about I'm great as I am? I'm great. You know the saying, come as you are? That's all you got to do. You want to take this underhand shortcut to do it. You looking at other people. These are the steps I took to become this. It doesn't matter how many tutorials you watch. You're not going to be good till you bring something new and fresh to the table. You're not going to be good until you actually embrace who you are. People know that you're fronting. People know that you put on the act. People know that it's not coming from the heart. It's not coming from within. That you basing your self-image off of other people. We know that. Everybody knows that. I don't have all the answers. I know that. All I'm saying is that these are the way I approach things. I know you're going to stumble. I know that I'm going to stumble. It happens. Everybody is telling you to, you got to be gangster, not be vulnerable. You got to be hard all the time. What happens when you fall? If you don't address the problem at hand, it's not going to do any good. Putting yourself where you're not showing the emotion, bottling everything up, nothing good is going to come of that. The only mindset you need to have is by any means necessary. I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to change my scenery. I'm going to change my surroundings. I'm going to change the way I think, the way I approach things in life. It doesn't matter how it's going to happen. It has to work. Not will it work, not maybe so, yes or no. It will. I don't know how, but it will. I'm putting it out there that it will. I'm not working on borrowed time because I know in no time it's gonna work. Somehow, some way, I don't know. But I know I'm gonna show up every day until it does. Somehow, some way, I'm leaving out here with something. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna be great. Why should I sell for less than? The people that are telling me to sell for less than, they're not, but they telling you to. That don't make no sense. You didn't sell for less than, but I have to? For what reason? How does that work? So I'm telling you right now, by any means necessary, find a new way out. Even if it means leave your comfort zone, even if it means doing something or trying something that you've never done before, there has to be another way. There has to be another way. Leave it to chance. Bet on you. Everybody, people bet on their favorite sport teams. People bet on, people gamble. But they too afraid to bet on themselves. They'll bet on their favorite sport. They'll bet on their favorite athlete, but they're too afraid to bet on themselves. They'll champion other people's success. You happy that your favorite artist went platinum? How about I want to go platinum? How about that? You happy that, you know, your favorite artist won a Grammy. You know what? Where's your Grammy? And I don't mean, I don't sing. I don't sing, Ryan. I don't sing. I'm not saying you got to sing. I'm saying, what is your version of a Grammy when you make it to at the end of the tunnel? When you cut the ribbon, your dream, when you wake up in the morning, when you were a little kid, what's your version of a Grammy? An Oscar? What's your version of a platinum plaque? What's your version of a trophy? What does it look like? And what field is it in? You happy that your favorite athlete won the championship? Where's your championship? Oh, I can't. What if they thought like that? What if they thought, I can't, nah, nothing. Where's your championship? Oh, I don't want one. What? Is that what you were thinking when you were 5 years old? I don't want a championship. I don't want to win. Who says that? I don't want to win. Everybody wants to win. You've been beat down by society and conditioned by society so much that you lost your will. You lost your will and your strength and your courage to want to win. They took it from you. Reclaim it. Go get it back. Find it. It's still there. You locked it up. Find it. By any means necessary. Find a new way out. But hey, it's Rye. Like, comment, subscribe if you like. Peace, love, and always. And remember, you got this, homie. It's already yours.